What if we told you that Turkey would never have considered joining BRICS if the EU had not rejected them for decades? Why would Turkey wait at Europe's door when BRICS is reshaping global power, while picking BRICS has made the West question? Is BRICS the coalition that will finally undermine Western dominance? Turkey's decision to join BRICS has raised concerns in the EU about losing control of Turkey's influence. The EU is concerned because Turkey has discovered a new game considerably superior to anything the EU has ever offered Turkey. But what does Turkey see in BRICS that the West refuses to recognize? Let us find out. Turkey, which has been stuck in the EU membership limbo for almost 3 decades, has finally turned its focus to other global alliances, particularly BRICS. Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan suggested that if Turkey had been welcomed into the European Union sooner, this shift might not have occurred. However, while the EU continues to stagnate, Turkey is looking into alliances with BRICS and the ASEAN Association of Southeast Asian Nations, indicating a significant geopolitical shift. This decision has far-reaching consequences, potentially altering not only Turkey's ties, but also the global balance of power. Turkey's decision to focus on BRICS is no coincidence. It is the culmination of decades of European dithering and Western arrogance. But how did Turkey's decades-long rejection of the EU lead it toward the BRICS? Was the wait not worthwhile? Turkey has been pounding on the EU's door since 1987, hoping for full membership. That door stayed closed for more than 30 years. Why? Official reasons frequently stated include Turkey's human rights record, democratic shortcomings, and tensions over Cyprus. But let's be honest, these reasons are weak when compared to the EU's admission of other countries with similar or worse records. The truth is, the EU has always had deeper concerns about Turkey, which they have never really acknowledged. Turkey's cultural identity as a Muslim-majority country presented a challenge to many European countries that take pride in their Christian heritage. The prospect of allowing Turkey into the European fold was regarded with skepticism, if not outright hostility. France and Germany, in particular, have been vocal opponents of Turkey's admission, worrying that it will disrupt Europe's social and political fabric. It's not simply about Turkey achieving specific criteria. Simply put, the goal is to keep Turkey out. Economically, the EU benefited from Turkey's customs union arrangement, which allowed for unrestricted trade without giving Turkey any actual decision-making power. The EU got what it wanted, access to a vast market without giving Turkey the benefits that come with full membership. But what about Turkey? For them, the relationship was one-sided. Politically, Turkey became increasingly frustrated. They watched as smaller, less strategically significant countries were rushed into the EU while others were kept waiting. The irony is that Turkey was a vital NATO ally during the Cold War, defending Europe's southern flank. However, when it came to integrating Turkey into the European project, the EU turned its back. The EU's continuous rejection prompted Turkey to reconsider its ties. BRICS, with its expanding economic and political influence, offered Turkey an option that did not carry the baggage of European condescension. But why now? Why has Turkey finally chosen to act? Here's a reminder to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos on global geopolitics, the economy, and the changing landscape. Let us proceed now. The rise of BRICS is not a coincidence. It is a reaction to the West's long-held domination over global economic and political frameworks. For years, emerging economies have sought a mechanism to offset the predominance of institutions such as the IMF, World Bank, and NATO. BRICS, which began as a partnership of a few countries, has evolved into the voice of the Global South, challenging the established Western order. For Turkey, the BRICS represents more than simply economic opportunities. It is an opportunity to break away from the Eurocentric vision that has dominated global politics for centuries. Turkey's alignment with BRICS places it among a coalition actively striving to restructure the global order. one that is not dictated by Washington, Brussels, or London. BRICS has long been viewed as a growing counterweight to Western hegemony. It was founded in 2006 to amplify the voices of key emerging economies and provide a platform for them to criticize Western-dominated organizations. Today, BRICS account for 46% of the world's population and more than 36% of the global GDP. With its recent growth to include Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the UAE, BRICS has evolved into a geopolitical power rather than an economic coalition. Joining BRICS will enable Turkey to participate in a multipolar world system in which power is distributed more equally. The BRICS challenge the unipolar system in which the West owns all the cards, and Turkey is keen to participate in this new game. BRICS is more than just economics. It is about disrupting the political status quo. Countries such as China and Russia have made it apparent that they are bored of the West's rules-based order and are seeking to establish their own. Turkey, with its expanding military and economic power, makes an appealing partner in this new framework. BRICS provides Turkey with the opportunity to form partnerships based on mutual respect rather than patronizing lectures from the West. However, Turkey's potential connection with BRICS presents another significant point. What implications does this have for its relationship with NATO? Turkey's involvement in NATO has always been a two-edged sword. On the one hand, Turkey is NATO's second-largest military power, with a critical role in defending Europe's southern flank. On the other hand, Turkey has frequently found itself in conflict with NATO's overarching strategic goals, particularly on matters such as Syria and relations with Russia. Turkey's flirting with BRICS places it in an even more perilous position inside NATO. The West sees BRICS as a direct challenge to institutions such as NATO, and Turkey's membership in BRICS would raise eyebrows in Washington and Brussels. But here's the thing. Turkey understands how to play both sides. Turkey has always retained some degree of independence inside NATO. The purchase of Russian S-400 missile systems in 2017 demonstrated Ankara's willingness to disobey NATO directives when it served its interests. Despite criticism from the United States and other NATO members, Turkey maintained its stance, demonstrating its willingness to chart its route. In many ways, BRICS is a continuation of Turkey's independence streak. Just as Turkey defied NATO with its Russian arms agreement, associating with BRICS would signal Turkey's refusal to conform to Western expectations. NATO will likely view Turkey's involvement in the BRICS with skepticism. However, Turkey plays an important role in the alliance, and NATO is unlikely to expel Turkey. Turkey's balancing act between NATO and BRICS could increase its leverage within the alliance. By demonstrating that it has options, Turkey increases its bargaining position with the West, causing NATO to take its concerns seriously. One thing becomes evident as Turkey strives for balance. Its interest in BRICS goes beyond simply seeking new partnerships. It's about rejecting Western arrogance. Is Turkey's involvement in BRICS a clear response to Western hypocrisy? The West has traditionally considered Turkey as a second-class partner, expecting devotion but not showing respect. Whether it's the EU's stalling tactics or NATO's disdain, Turkey has endured decades of Western arrogance. However, Turkey's turn to BRICS represents a rejection of that hubris. It is a stealthy revolution that calls into question the notion that Western institutions are the only way to achieve global influence. Respect is something BRICS can provide Turkey that the West cannot. Turkey would not be considered an outsider or a junior partner in the BRICS. Instead, it would be an equal member, participating in the global discourse on its terms. For a country that has been marginalized for decades, this is a compelling prospect. The West's approach to Turkey has long been hypocritical. NATO expects Turkey to act as a buffer against Russian influence, while the EU refuses to fully integrate Turkey into its fold. The West wants Turkey to be a committed partner, but only on their terms. This duplicity has prompted Turkey to explore alternatives, and BRICS is the most appealing option on the table. Turkey's alignment with BRICS sends a strong message. It will no longer be considered a pawn in the West's game. It is gaining control of its fate by associating with forces that value its autonomy and potential. Now that Turkey has switched its attention to the BRICS, how long will the EU regret leaving them out in the cold? What will the West do if Turkey truly accepts an alliance that threatens the balance of global power? Let us know in the comments section. Can the EU afford to see Turkey become a BRICS cornerstone, gradually eroding its influence? Would you like to see more videos like this one? If so, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. Thank you for viewing, and until our next video, stay tuned.